Hey guys, so just a random video. So I went on Twitter, and of course, I don't know what I would expect. I honestly, at this point, I don't expect any less to see this kind of fucking stupid ass shit on Twitter. But it was about the new Lord of the Rings TV series or whatever with Amazon. So, uh, so Amazon's upcoming Lord of the Rings TV show will be multicultural, black, Asian, brown, hobbits, diverse, and feature strong female characters. uh, um, Eowyn, Arwen, and Galadriel would like to have a word with you. Strong female characters? Are they insisting that Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit or never had strong female characters? See, this is the thing I don't get. They want to act like these. I've said this before. They act like they're these women creatures. Oh, these women creatures have just been discovered. We have to put them in everything and say that they've never been in anything before. Strong female characters. Let's see. Let's go back to Lord of the Rings, shall we? So, we have Galadriel, who bears a ring of power, created by Sauron to enslave all the races, along with Elrond, and I think Gandalf has the other one. She is extremely powerful. Just the mere gaze upon her is enough to put anyone at ease. I mean, remember, they met her just off the cusp of losing Gandalf, thinking they would never see him again. They were distraught, they were saddened, and looking upon her just filled them with some kind of something that they probably didn't think they would feel. She's exceptionally powerful. But apparently, she doesn't exist. Arwen, the daughter of Elrond, completely badass, saves Frodo, brings him over gets across to the river. The Nazgul are chasing her. And she says that if you want him, come and claim him. And she starts chanting, and a fucking herd of just a thing of horses from the water horses just fucking come and sweep them away. Completely fucking badass. Then we have Eowyn. The Battle of Pelennor Fields. The Witch King. She's on the ground, she's just been hit. And, she's like, the Witch King says that no man can kill him. She takes off her helmet and says, I am no man, and stabs him in the fucking face. And kills a being who was said to be, he had been killed before, or supposedly killed. But she takes down this being who's feared by everyone. But no strong female characters existed. They're just made up. Just like Linda Carter as Wonder Woman. Or, I don't know, Sigourney Weaver, in Alien. They're just fictional. These women creatures have just been discovered. And now when we have movies, we got to make sure we insert them into everything. Because, they haven't been represented at all. Because, these female creatures, completely new. Now we have black, Asian, brown hobbits. Now you can say, oh, well, they're hobbits. They were never said to have a decisive, look or race. true, but in the movie, they explicitly showed pretty much all white hobbits. You know, you have to remember where Middle Earth is pretty much taking place, where the story is taking place. And in those areas, there wasn't diversity. You know? There wasn't diversity in the areas where they were supposedly taking place. You got to remember where, you know, Tolkien lived. There wasn't a lot of diversity. So when you're forcing diversity, it's going to fail. A lot of people are going to be turned off by this whole fucking bullshit. We're fucked from overwhelming wokeness. There was one that I saw that was fucking hilarious. Let's see. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, this guy's playing one of the characters, I guess. After Lenny Henry confirms radical changes to the to hobbits, because black people are apparently new and they've never been represented before. Oh yeah, with this one, Lord of the Rings star thinks Amazon's show will last at least 10 years. Get out of my sight. This show's not gonna last 10 fucking years. Once Amazon realizes that no one's watching it because we're tired of the fucking woke politics in our shows and our lore, TMW, you realize by strong female characters, like Galadriel, completely badass character. Not this moment though. She looks kind of funny. But 10 years? Come on. There's no fucking way it's gonna last 10 years. No fucking way. There's no way it's gonna last 10 years. Amazon's upcoming Lord of the Rings TV show will be shitty, according to reports from viewers. Fixed it for you. What? This Amazon Lord of the Rings show is gonna be my next 9/11. A new tribe of hobbits will bring diversity to Middle Earth. Because, you know, when people think of Lord of the Rings, they think of diversity. How about, and I'm just spitballing here, how about we leave the lore as it is? Like I said, you have to remember where it took place, where Tolkien lived, and you have to remember that at that time, the area wasn't diverse. And you can say, well, times have changed. Well, if they're making something called Lord of the Rings, you might want to, I don't know, stick to the source material. Not to mention, like I said, the whole fact of saying that strong female characters, implying that there haven't been strong female characters in the series. Seriously, to anyone who says that, go fuck yourselves. If you have a big enough dick, turn it underneath you, stick it in your ass, and go fuck yourself. For women, a little bit easier. But go fuck yourselves. Seriously. I cannot stand anymore with, oh, these female creatures, they came out of nowhere. It's just been men, apparently. White men for as long as time. And now we have to give all these female creatures the roles. Strong female creatures. You know, because like I said, Carrie Fisher, Sigourney Weaver, Linda Carter, none of them existed. I mean, what about their dear sweet Brie Larson? All these new females that are, coming out. And they still like to imply that there's no strong female characters out there. Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves. So, Glorfindel. Let me guess. Glorfindel is going to be biracial, but non-binary. You know, if you know the lore about him, you'll know how exceptionally powerful he is. I mean, the guy went one-on-one with a fucking Balrog. I mean, he's a huge, important character in the story. So I can only imagine how they're going to ruin him. They're going to show him holding another man's hand and kissing, because that's totally going to be a fucking thing. Stick to source material, people. If you want diversity, make your own stories. Don't take an intellectual property that has existed for how many years? Like almost 100 years now? Don't take something like that that people are clearly passionate about and fuck it up with your personal politics. Stop doing it. It's time to stop. Because quite frankly, we're all getting tired of it. I've said this before. We don't watch this fantasy stuff to be preached to. Look at how diverse we are. Aren't we cool? But if I watch Lord of the Rings, I want to see hardcore, extreme battles in Middle Earth with Balrogs and trolls and all these type of magical creatures, wizards fucking doing spells. If I watch Doctor Who, I want to watch a fucking show about a Time Lord, an alien, essentially traveling through time and space in a fucking foam box. If I watch Star Trek or Star Wars, same fucking thing. I want to see normal stories, not fucking politics, not, oh, if you're white, you're bad. Look at how diverse our cast is. And then you see the writing team, and they're all sitting there with their fucking Kool-Aid hair, drinking their soy lattes. And then you're like, oh, this all makes sense now. So congratulations, Amazon, for ruining, just like people have ruined Star Wars, just like people have ruined Doctor Who, just like people have ruined Star Trek. Thank you so fucking much for ruining something that people are passionate about with your fucking woke politics. Go fuck yourselves. And is it going to be worth it? Nope. Because no one's gonna watch it. So that whole, oh, it's gonna be on for 10 years. No, it's not. I give it a year or two at best. Once the first season comes out and they realize no one's watching it, then they're gonna start calling people ists and isms. They're gonna say, oh, they're not, these people, the white supreme pizzas aren't watching it. They're all just white supreme pizzas and ists and isms. And phobes. Not even taking into account that people are tired of this bullshit. Stop ruining already existing properties. They're doing it to Superman again. Apparently Superman is bisexual. And apparently he's going to be tackling things like immigration. Oh, just like the real Superman. Tackling immigration, climate change, just like the real Superman. And he's going to do it all with his new partner who identifies as, I'm sure, they, them, or some stupid bullshit. If you want a bisexual hero, go ahead. But make your own. Stop changing ones that have been around. Superman's been around since, what, the 30s? Stop fucking up our characters. Make your own. You want to fuck up, go ahead, but do it to your own characters. Anyways, it went from a random, well, I mean, just to please you guys a little bit, here's a random picture of Gillian Anderson. Yeah. You guys know you watch X-Files and you were sitting there crushing on her and you were like, fuck you, Mulder. It should be me. Yeah. Gillian Anderson. Not so much now, but back in the day, this time, oh yeah. But, so we're kind of ending on a spicy note here. Anyways, what do you guys think about the new Lord of the Rings? I mean, are you guys Lord of the Rings fans? Are you going to watch it? Are you not going to watch it? Are you tired of the fucking bullshit that they're trying to force into everything now? We don't need diversity in everything. Do you think they should just make their own goddamn fucking IP if they want something? They can easily make something similar to Lord of the Rings. I mean, not like it hasn't been done. I mean, you have Game of Thrones that is very similar to Lord of the Rings, Fantasyland, dragons, and this and that. Why not just make your own? Just say it is inspired by Lord of the Rings. People will give you a lot less flack if you just say it was inspired. Kind of like, Genshin Impact is inspired by Breath of the Wild. Very similar things in there, but it's not a carbon copy. So if you were to say, well, Lord of the Rings, this show is inspired by Lord of the Rings, you can do whatever the hell you want with it because it's not going to be ruining any established characters or lore that's been around for 100 fucking years. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.